Hello everyone. Thank you for coming to see my video again. A new video. There's a little baby red-tailed shark on the left. He's not a baby. He's probably about 2.5 inches long. Then the big one on the right, and there's still no aggression between them. Even feeding, there's no aggression. Look. See the little guy? And the big one right there. I don't know if you can see the big one. It's kind of behind that wood. They're not chasing each other. I've never known. I don't know if it's the volume of water. Do they feel safe? I don't know why they're not more aggressive towards each other. I got new food. This was on Amazon. I don't know if you can see it. It's not real light in here, but Tubiflex, freeze-dried Tubiflex worms. Barbs, let me tell you, they eat everything. I don't care what you put in that tank, they're going to try it. I'll tell you what they're not fond of. My fish don't like this. I don't know why. They don't. Catfish will eat it some, but that's about it. These fish love Tubiflex. The angelfish, no, they don't eat it. The angelfish are spoiled. When I raised them up on brine shrimp and kept them on brine shrimp, and they're spoiled. That's all there is to it. There's them red-tailed sharks again. They smell that Tubiflex worms. I need more snails in this tank. That little Amazon sword's having a hard time. If you have plants, I guess a lot of people, they don't like snails, they don't want snails, don't have snails, but I think if you have plants, you have to have snails. They go hand in hand, the two. So I guess the elephant in the room are the green mops hanging. I had the green mops in this tank for about 2 weeks. Probably should have left them in less time. Look at the red-tailed sharks on the right side chasing the barb, but not each other. Anyhow, that's probably why those barbs are hiding in the corner. But I digress. It's Christmas Eve. I'm not going to lie. I had some wine. I like wine sometimes. But I did. So cheers to you all. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. And thank you all for subscribing. But anyhow, those mops, I soaked them for a little bit in this tank, put them in the 29-gallon, I call it the nursery tank, and had that little red-tailed shark in there quarantining for about a week, and then I noticed the fry. I didn't think there was any fry in there at all. I got a big bunch of hornwort in there, and I don't think there's any better habitat for shrimp or snails than that hornwort, especially those ram horn snails. They love it. But anyhow, so I put the mops back in. I want more fry. I'm greedy. I'll tell you what I want. Denison barbs. If anybody knows or has bred Denison barbs, let me know. How'd you do it? And what about red-tailed sharks? I've never had red-tailed sharks. It must be the size of the tank is all I can figure, because I've never had them I've never had them. They're not aggressive. They're not that aggressive. They're really not. And the barbs, right? We all hear about the barbs and the aggression. Well, you're sitting here watching them with me. And a lot of times when you add the food in the tank with the red-tailed sharks, that'll trigger the aggression. That'll trigger it. But you can see, I don't know if it's the volume of water. I don't have a lot of plants. I don't have a lot of hiding places. Look at that rosy barb in the middle, that little fat girl there. Whoo, she got a big mouth. Look at that. They like the Tubiflex. I'll have to start feeding more of it. When you buy the food, look at the ounce and figure out how much you're paying for an ounce. I bet you that a small container of fish food costs probably 3 times as much as a ribeye steak, if you think about it. And when you have a lot of tanks, you feed a lot of food. Some people feed their fish every other day. I don't agree with that. But I mean, you do you, right? I feed them every day, once a day. If I was a fish in a tank or something, I wouldn't want to eat once a day or once every other day or once a week. And I'll tell you the truth, I used to feed less, and I think I killed a lot of fish by doing so. Since I've been feeding once a day, I have no losses in any of my tanks. I might have a little more maintenance to do, but I mean, you could see this tank. I don't kill myself with maintenance. It's pretty good, even the bottom, and I don't know why. My other tanks are dirty on the bottom, so I'm waiting to grow out, breed and grow out some more of those Venezuelan Cories, and then I'm going to put them in the angelfish tanks. I think they're pretty good size. I'll put the adults in there. I think they'll be all right, and they'll stir up and clean up that bottom. This tank's immaculate. This is my cleanest tank by far. I don't know if it's the Geophagus. No, it's not the Geophagus because I got a Geophagus in my 90. Anyway, just checking in on you. This is day 3 of the 2 red-tailed sharks, and they're not chasing. And all the barbs and the Rasboras. And in Thailand, the Rasboras and the tiger barbs all swim together. Not the regular striped tiger barbs are native to Thailand. If you watch Rodrigo Silva, Silva video, he has them on his video. He has an awesome channel. Check out Rodrigo Silva, Silva. Really good channel. He gets in the water with them and he films. I would love to do that. If I was a lot younger, that's what I would do. Of course, I'd have to have money to travel to Thailand. So you all would have to you'll have to sponsor me. Thailand trip. But don't worry, I'm not going to Thailand. I'm too old for that nonsense anymore. But it's cool to see. But if you think about it, how do you catch those fish? I think those fish traps, what they use, I've seen them use them in Australia. Katie Cichlids used to be very active. She used them and catch fish. And I think keeping fish simple, Nick, he's used them too and caught fish. So they're pretty neat. Rob Aquatics also uses them, catches fish. So that's probably the way to go. Look at the black neons on the left, lower left, all swimming in a nice school together. Whoever says those black neons, and they're South American, whoever says those are useless fish and they don't do nothing, well, I mean, come on. What do you want them to do? They're getting around. They smell that worm, the tubiflex. They love the tubiflex. This tank is the easiest tank to feed right here. My angelfish are spoiled on brine shrimp. They're very difficult to feed. The Cories, they never get enough. I never know what to feed them. Their tank is always cloudy. I think that's the hornwort. I've been using floss, and I've been changing it like every other day, trying to get it cleared up. I mean, it is what it is. It's just organics in the water, but the fish are doing great. They're healthy. I'll probably do a water change. I think my 29 gallons empty enough. I just got that little gold barb, but I guarantee you if I put little eggs he'd probably eat, but fry in the tank, I don't think that gold barb would eat any of them, especially not a catfish. And if he did, it'd probably be his demise because the spikes on the little guys. Anyway, there you have it. They all swim together nice. They school a little bit. Those neons get schooling. They swim with the Rasboras most of the time. They're excited by the food. What beautiful colors on them, huh? I just love them. Now, I thought about this the other day. I was like, if I had to get rid of one of my tanks, which tank would it be? I couldn't do it. There's something about each one of them. Some are dirtier and a pain in the neck sometimes, like the angelfish tanks. I can't keep them clean. But and the Cory tank either. Those Cories are messy. But you got to realize there's like 60 or 70 Cories in there. My angelfish tank, the 90 gallon, has probably about, I don't know, 30 full grown angelfish and a full grown Geophagus. So I don't know how many fish are in this tank. No idea. someone can comment with it if you've got the patience to count them. But boy, they love that Tubiflex worm. Look at that. They're tearing it up. And that food was pretty cheap. I didn't expect to get, I thought I was going to get just a little, not even half the size, like a third of the size of that. I was thrilled. It was like, I don't know, $8 maybe, $9. It was under $10. There's that baby Rosie Bob in the middle. See him? Swim with the Rasboras. He thinks he's Rasbora. When he gets bigger, though, he'll probably blend in with the herd. The flock of them. Look at that Geophagus in the right hand. Wonder if he got a parasite because it keeps scraping against the sand a little bit. I don't know. I've given him General Cure just for the heck of it. But I'm not worried about it. But the red-tailed sharks, come on. They're not supposed to behave like that. Look at them all. The lower right, the one comes out. He's not looking for the other one even. And even when the other one goes over there, he doesn't care. I've never seen him behave like that. I've just seen nothing but aggression. Same with the bobs. Lots of aggression. I don't see any aggression. You see it. Especially when you feed. You would think there'd be more aggression. I don't know why it is. Is it the plants on the top? Do they make them feel more secure? The mops? The wood? I don't know. You tell me. You see it though. They all get along. There's not a lot of water movement. You know, if you look at the upper left, you'll see I've got like 600 gallon per hour pump on it. I could probably do a bigger pump. If I had salt water, I'd have to do triple that at least. But no, I'm not doing salt anytime soon. I've been down that rabbit hole already. Everything froze. I lost everything. But that's just the point with those red-tailed sharks, though. I can't get over it. I've kept fish a long time, since I was a boy. Like 50 years, more than 50 years. I'm 62, more than 50 years. Maybe I was 9, 10, maybe when I got my first tank. I don't know. Probably younger. Maybe. I don't know. I used to call my father to bring me to the pet store. So look at the red-tailed sharks, though. Nothing. No contact. Look at the fins. You want to see how your fish are doing aggression and stuff? Look at their fins, especially the tail fin. You see chunks out of them. My golden bobs, sometimes they're a little rough on those tail fins, and sometimes the tiger bobs too. But not the Rasboras, not the black neons, not the Denison bobs, not the rosy bobs, not the red-tailed sharks. So, not the Geophagus. And he's got those long streamers on his fins. Look on the right, though, those golden bobs, that mop's in the corner, and those golden bobs are going in it. I don't know if you can see all the way on the right. And that red-tail, no, it's not a red-tailed shark. It's a green, the green bobs. Is that what you call them? Green bobs? Green tiger bobs? Albino tiger bobs? And regular. There's that red-tailed shark on the back glass, the big boy. And the little one's on the right, above the wood. Look. Nothing. Nothing. And they got the smell of the worms. They probably polished those worms off already. I think that's the new food for the bob tank, will be the worms. Because they eat every bit of it. And it floats. So it doesn't lay on the bottom. I really don't have anything on the bottom to eat it. I don't want the snails to get it. I want the snails to eat what's on the algae. The algae on the plants. That's what I want the snails to eat, not the food. We don't need that. The fish will get the food. There's plenty of them. I have not once seen one of those sharks go up to the Tubiflex worms. Look, just to be mean, he's just chasing. Just for the heck of it. Give him something to do. Occupy his mind. It's important. It's important for their health, I think. Look, oh, finally, he chased the little one a little bit. It was half-hearted. That was a half-hearted attempt. The little one was not impressed. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. I could go on and on and on and on. But I want you all to have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing and watching my videos. I appreciate it. And I'm going to put more out, I suppose. I enjoy doing it. It's very gratifying to see the views and the comments and the likes. Thank you so much. And the new subscribers especially. So thank you so much. And the old people that still stay, that has stuck it out with me. My videos, I hope they're getting a little bit better. Maybe, maybe one day. I have one I could edit, but look at that. It's bedtime. It's sunset. That's another thing I'm happy for. The days are getting longer. All the fish are going to sleep now. And I'm not far behind. Merry Christmas.